One, two, three, we're live. Hi, everybody. We're
Yo,
back. This time we're featuring the one, the only, Nofoxgaming. He's back with us today.
yo,
Long time no see.
what's going on, mates?
What's going on, everybody?
Dude, music sounds dope.
I know. I love the music for this event. It's legit. Like this is the first time I've actually really like been like on top of the music. Like been like listening to it while grinding.
Dude, and then one thing that's pretty cool about Nobunaga is like she's voiced by my favorite voice actress.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, the Cinder Queen,
Ah, I see.
Rie Kugimiya. She like, all right, so like the name, like my name on Discord, the Mugi Chat is a character who she voices.
Mhm.
That's uh when I opened the game, like when she first dropped, I like got the summon. I was like, wait a minute, hold up, this
Mhm.
voice is too familiar. And then that's like all I've done.
Yeah. You googled it and you were like, "Oh shit."
Dude, I didn't even like. I like went to the fucking the what's this called page, the character page, and I saw Rie Kugimiya, and I was like, yo,
Mhm.
what is life?
All about it.
And then and then Daihachi Yuriko came out. Oh, that's not what we're here for. All right, I'm playing. I'm playing. Login streak 1. I just got 2,000 friend points. Be in there.
Nice.
Be in there, boys. Who's in the chat, though?
We got Jisatsu. We got Brian. We got Kerr. We got a
Hey.
couple regulars. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. It's been a minute. But before we get
Hey.
started, okay, so we didn't talk about Halloween because I know we just like our streaming schedules is just all kinds of crazy. But also like I just haven't been streaming and we haven't gotten together in a while. But anyways, like
Yeah.
I wanted to do the aftermath of Halloween, like we do aftermath of everything, but we just didn't get a chance to. So real quick, while you're here, what did you think about Halloween?
Halloween was dope, man. Like somehow I got 2 hearts. I only need one more heart, and then my Altera will be at 100. And then
Oh
I can
shit!
stop being. Then I can stop getting trolled by Bobby.
I know, right?
And then I didn't get to pull for Tamamo Cat, the new one.
Tamamo no Mae
Yeah.
or just the cat?
Yeah, Tamamo May, the
Okay.
good one.
Yeah, I know, right?
I was banking on something, and then that person didn't come through.
Didn't come through. I know, I know. So I know this is something we've been talking about on the side. Do you want to bring this up today, or do you want to bring this up separately?
Oh, dude, I'll bring it up today. Yeah, all right,
All right, you want to? Yeah, all right. I'll let you explain. Everyone,
all right. I'm
please,
about to
please give
rant.
your attention. I will provide the medium for you to go and do your ranting on.
All right, yo. So first off, I'm gonna start by saying if you're gonna do a giveaway, fucking commit to the giveaway, and don't be a clickbait piece of garbage. Leo, like, bruh. All right, so not a whale. Fuck that guy. That guy's a piece of shit. And he's. Oh, dude, I love that Gilgamesh laugh right on time.
I know, right? Oh, so
Like
good.
that dude owes me an $80 iTunes gift card, which I was gonna use to pull for Tamamo May. Man.
Yeah.
So he should change his name from not a whale to not a good guy, not a straight shooter. That dude's like clickbait. He clickbaits with his titles, which is already whatever. But then he clickbaits giveaways, and then he doesn't follow through on the giveaways. So I posted like a long ass thing on his fucking YouTube, he hasn't responded. Like I sent that dude multiple emails like through the whole week. That guy's like, shit, dude. I've noticed he hasn't done another giveaway
Yeah,
on his shit because he knows he's fucking he's an
you're on his
asshole.
list, and it's
Dude,
crazy.
the moment he does another fucking giveaway, bro, I'm gonna blow that shit up. Like that motherfucker, dude. Like I've checked my email. Like I still check every day just in case he's like,
He
oh shit.
decides to
Well,
randomly respond, but he has yet to do so.
yeah, dude. And it's just like, well, shit, bro. Like, I mean, at first I was like super upset, but now it's like whatever. But I kind of missed out on I kind of missed out on a good champion because I know I would have pulled her if I would have had that
Oh
many
yeah,
pulls.
if you would have had 4 or 5 pulls out of the $80 $80 package, yeah,
Yeah, dude.
easily,
I have
easily.
the RNG for that.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I pulled another kaleidoscope.
Jesus, that's one limit broken plus another dot on one more. Holy shit!
Dude,
I
hold
think
on. Let
right.
me nah. I can almost limit break two.
You can almost limit. Jesus, that's insane.
So like I've been waiting to do it. Hold on, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah. You're right. One limit broken, and then I'll have an extra.
There are 2
But like
extras after the limit break. Yeah. No, yeah.
permanent
5.
after
You need
London, at
5.
least.
Yeah.
Okay. You can say with the feel goods, he makes me feel good. That now
Yeah.
I know. Like I didn't like but yeah, man, just like kind of like what a douche. Like and then it's like he didn't give me mine. So like I wonder if the guy who did the initial one ever got his,
Yeah,
which
that
makes me
too.
wonder. So it's like it's kind of like trashy, dude.
It is. It's a
He's
dick
like,
move to like push out a giveaway and then like not follow through on it. Like that's just ridiculous. Like I don't understand how people do that. And like, I've seen this guy around and most of his content is all just clickbait and I'm like, are you serious? Like I don't understand why he's so popular.
it's I can tell you why he's popular. It's because one, it's just like he's consistent,
Yeah,
and
that too.
he,
Like
he, he,
YouTube,
he
the
well, it's
algorithm.
it's the YouTube formula.
Yeah, the YouTube formula rewards consistency, and that's something that I am definitely not. Like, I will be the first one to say, hey, like, I am not consistent, but at least like I am loyal, and I'm loyal to my fans, and I will do everything that I can to
Jaeger.
not please my fans, but just to just have a good time with them.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to be like a stalker, dude, but like if he streams this weekend, I'm totally gonna go in there and be like, "Yo, man, where's my fucking card?"
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure to screen record so when he bans me, I'll have more shit
Just
to do, like more
yeah, just
evidence.
more ammunition, and just be like, what the
Like,
fuck?
oh my god, I'm just so mad. It was so funny because when I was talking to a coworker about it, he was like, and he was like, he's like, at first he was like on the dude's side, like, yo, man, you should give him a few days. I'm like, all right, I'll give him a few days, and then like, cause I saw that I won it on that Monday when he posted that video, and I was like, oh well, shit, lucky me.
Yeah.
And then it's like, here we are 2 weeks later. I'm like, not a damn.
No,
I'll do
nothing's
anything to please
changed.
my fans, Umu. Dude, Nobunaga also says Umu, and it's Rie Kukimiya Umu, and it's like the greatest Umu.
Yeah.
Dude. Like, but other than that, the Halloween event was great. There's so many golden apples. I finished it up.
You
I
did.
was
You
done.
managed to grind out all the apples. I was like ghosted for. I ghosted the game for about 2 days. Like I was burning myself out. But not only that, I had a ton of other stuff to do. just with real life, like obviously like freaking school and everything else.
Yeah,
Like
dude.
I was just
I've been.
I didn't have the time to like sit aside and be like, hey, I need to burn this AP and crunch out the rest of these party missions and the rest of these guerrilla missions. There were so many, but I think I
Yeah, man.
managed to do everything except for the last set of party missions for on the party side. But the guerrilla side, I know I didn't even get halfway through those.
How does this event work exactly?
All
Because
right,
this
this
is like my
event
first day.
is like a three, like it's like a triple killer right now. First, you gotta freaking do you gotta get points, and the points they give you rewards, right? And so you gotta use certain servants in order to get the different rewards.
Yeah, I see the Hononji points. Like
Yeah, the Honoji points you get points by
I got
equipping
there.
servants and equipping craft essences. But it's only certain ones, not all of them.
Yeah.
Now
And
you
then
get
it's like, how do you, and then it's like you need some like 1,000,000 points to keep the,
no. In order to keep Nobu, you just need 100,000.
oh, well, shit.
Yeah, you only need a
All
hundred
right.
thousand, and it's not half bad. The best way to get points is to just set up your team. Like you can even have level ones. You don't need like the max level of everything. But if you watched GNA reviews, his videos are legit. Like that guy
Yeah,
has got everything down. Not only
yeah,
because he
guys,
just
this is
basically,
Saberoni.
I know Saberoni. I'm not trying to like praise the guy or anything because I know exactly what he does. Like he just goes to the freaking Cynopedia, reads down through the whole thing, takes the highlights, and then presents it to you in a digestible format.
Oh,
Not a
yeah,
big
still
deal.
better than not a whale. Still better
Still,
than not a whale.
still better than not a whale because that guy,
Not,
all he does is just rant and rant and rant about the same
dude,
shit for 20 minutes, and then puts 3 different ads into the videos.
dude, yes, bro. Oh my god, bro, this dude. It's like, yo, I hate that. Like, dude, I hate that about certain YouTubers, bro. Like when they elongate their content
Yeah.
just for ad revenue, and then the dude, and like not to like backtrack because like that, and then like the video that I won that contest in was just him bitching about like being like broke, and I'm just
hmm
like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Like he's got to
Like
be
I
pulling
watched.
in a couple hundred a month from his YouTube channel. Maybe a couple
I don't think
hundred,
it's
I
that
want to
much.
say.
I don't know.
Or no?
It's not that much. It's not
Oh
that
yeah,
much.
yeah, cuz he's got like a couple thousand subscribers now, right? But then
He
like
has like 10K subs, but like he has to be getting like at most maybe $100 at most,
maybe. Okay.
which is still good. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's still good.
for
That's
what
still
he's
good
doing,
for
like
just
that's
yeah,
$100.
exactly.
And so it's like, oh my god, you can totally just fucking give me my card, you fucking cunt. All right, pardon my language, but I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
done.
I got you, dude. No big deal. But yeah, and it's ridiculous. But anyway, so like I know exactly what GNA Reviews does. I know exactly how he edits his videos. He has a plan. He has a formula for everything that he does, and which is cool. He provides the content in a good, digestible manner. He doesn't drag on too long. Sometimes he does, but usually it's just he's giving you as much information as possible. But anyway, so this event you got to get the points. You got to get the Hinoji points, and then the second part is grinding out the shop.
Can they
Now,
go over 100% Hanonji points? Because that's what I'm at right now.
you can go
I
over
get
to
like,
like 600 almost or some shit. It's crazy. You need to get at least like 350 in order to be able to get close to the million point by the end of it. Um.
but yeah,
Anyways,
we
yeah, it's nuts. It's insane. So so this guy or the event. Let's get off that. Let's move on just a hair. We might come back to it later. But this event, you need to grind out the shop as well, which the shop grind is going to be insane. You're not going to be able to finish this shop grind without apples. Like I've already done the math, I've already looked at it. Getting the top tier black item, that black vase thing, or not vase, that black like covered vase bowl thing. um, even just doing um, the what is it called? Like
That
just
that
every AP refill for the day is 288 AP. Using all of that on the 40 AP missions from now on is still not going to get you everything in the shop. It's barely going to get you like 1,500 points or 1,500 of those things if you only have one of the craft essences running in your party, which is what I have right now on my main, as you can see. And the Hinoji points, you grind those mainly from the 1 AP daily. You really don't get a ton from the regular missions, but it is good to have like a decent amount of points coming from them if you're going to be grinding a lot. Anyways, what's going on, Prodigy? How you doing?
Yeah, you already know that I'm literally just trying to like get the one copy of Nobunaga and get Altera to 100.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
man.
I already fucked up, was not grinding this event at the start.
Yo, yeah, this event, like at the start, because the farther the event goes, that one AP quest, you get a
Prodigy.
whole lot more every time. And so um, it's just absolutely insane how much you get out of it. And so get what's her face Nobu in your party as quick as possible. Throw her in the back in the support, even if she's only
Yeah,
at level one. Throw her in the
that's what
back
I
in the
got right
support,
now.
and then throw like Ushi and Ku and everyone else in the back, leading up to the front. And right now, I'm using Gil as like my main damage dealer for all of the AP quests that I'm doing. Like basically all of them, you could just use Gil in the front, and then everyone else in the back, and then use a support that has the craft essence for the mission that you're looking at.
What is this Okita EXP card? What is this?
Well, Okita gives you the most boost, but then also the Guda O craft essence gives you another 30% on top of it, on top of whatever the servant gives you. So you need to basically just keep in the back of the mind, like like what your party setups are and how efficient you can farm the missions.
Okay, I just did I just did the 5 AP quest.
Oh yeah, yeah, and the craft essences that drop that are in the event as well, they give you they give you XP for craft essences. That's all they are basically. So if you see the Nobu craft essence or the Okita one, they're just basically um, they're basically used for XP bombs, or just use them directly on your high level craft essences to level them up faster.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're really good at doing that. Like, I mean, it's expensive if you don't do it in an MP bomb, but I mean, how else are you going to do it? Um,
Yeah.
and like honestly, using a craft essence bomb is somewhat not efficient. It is efficient, but it's not efficient at the same time.
What do you mean?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh shit. Okay.
So yeah, for right now, I would say like follow what GNA's reviews video goes on. Do the first 10 AP mission until you are done farming the Guda O and the Skull, and then skip to the 20, and then from there keep farming it until you get enough for the Guda O and the Skull, and then skip to the 40, and then just farm the 40 from there on.
Alright.
It's very simple
I'll
recipe. Once you get it, like I'll show you. Yeah, you're watching right on the stream. Um, what I have set up pretty much for each quest, and basically right now what I have is like this party that I'm using right now is I use for the 10 to 40 AP quests, and then I have a separate party for the 1 AP quest, because that one is super easy. Like you
oh
can beat it
shit.
with level 1 servants. It's not hard.
Okay. I have to go and watch that dude's video. And
Yeah, it's super useful. It's like 25 minutes long though, but I mean, it's useful. and you'll get how to do the event like right then and there. It's not bad.
All right. I mean, I watched his video for the Halloween one,
Yeah.
and I cleared out the Halloween like shop in like the first like 4 days. I was just like done. I was like, oh. Then I had to sit around for a while. Dude, when is 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 it what's Salfo next? Salfo's next, right?
Say what again?
Is it Salfo next?
Oh, Stofel? I have no idea. I know the next one is Sakath. And then after that,
Shit.
we have. It should be Sakath, and then Sakath, or however you pronounce that bitch.
Jeez, man.
Yeah. And then. And then after that, we get Fragments of 2030. And then after that, we get the Jack the Ripper. Well, Jack the Ripper. No, Sakath and Fragments of 2030 is together, and then after that is Jack the Ripper.
Yeah, my computer's like lagging. I'm gonna have to watch.
I think. I don't quote me 100%. I'll be the first one to say like I do my research, but I don't do it completely all the way. You know, because I have other more important things to be doing.
Yeah, dude.
Can't be doing this all day. So, anyways, party setups. So this is the party that I'm using just to farm right now. It's yeah, you'll see it in just a second. And basically, it uses all the free servants, everyone you have. And what I'm doing is I'm maximizing as much points as I can. And since I'm doing the 40 AP quest, mostly what drops in the 40 AP quest is just those black things. What are they called? It is the Gumos, the Hero Gumos. And so I have the Poster Girl Craft Essence on the share that I use, and it's an Emiya right now. Usually, I try to look for every now and then, see if people switched up. If there's a Nobu or an Okita with the Poster Girl on the 40 AP quest, but if not, I go back to this Emiya because he's been there since the start. So I just go through that one, and then the party that I use for the 1 AP mission is actually this one over here. And as you can see, it's nothing but Guda O's and then servants that are used for the bonus.
Oh,
and
Benkei is one? Okay.
Yeah, Jinkei's on it. No, not Jinkei, that's Ushi. And then I use this Okita right here. Where's it goes? That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Oops. So let's find it. I use this Okita right here, Draco's.
Oh, that's what I'm using right now.
Yeah, so I use Draco's Okita because it's got the Guda O craft essence, and this nets me like 390% right on the dot. And that's like the minimum you kind of want to shoot for. And like my alt account actually can't run this because it doesn't have the cost. It's like 1 or 2 costs short of being able to run this setup right here, which kind of sucks. Well, actually, it has Emiya. It has Emiya on it, so that account, I run Emiya as well, and it's not able to run it with the cost. So I might have to drop Emiya, go with Ku, or go with someone else, one of the other ones, and run the Guda O Craft Essence once I can max it out. But that's what I run for the 1 AP quest right here. And then for the 40 AP quests, I switch over to the Emiya.
Where's the 1 AP quest?
It's at the bottom. It's at the very bottom, and you have to complete the story first. So run through the story as quick as you can.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, yeah, Brian. I have just over 100K, like 130 maybe. Where am I at? 160 actually. Ooh, a little bit more than that. Yeah, so I'm running about 160. I'm gonna end the 1 AP quest. You kind of want to do it at the end of the time that it that it rolls over because you want to try to get as many Guda O craft essences as possible. And so yesterday I didn't do it until it had like an hour left because I was so close. I had like 275 um, of the one items, the one silver one, and so I grinded out those before I did the mission so that I can get the Gouda O craft essence and then equip it. Because you just want as much percentage as you can when you go into the 1 AP quest. The 40 AP and below quest, up to the 10, you can just use whatever you want, just to make sure you pass it. Because the 40 APs are actually kind of hard if you're not prepared, or if your 3-star servants aren't up to level. And so I actually wiped on one of them. That's why my command seals is down one. I actually completely wiped on one of the 40 AP quests, so I had to use the command seals to get me out of it and not waste the AP. And so that's when I decided, you know what, like I'm gonna lose some percentage and just switch to Gilgamesh in the front. And so my daily driver party right now is running at about 280%, and it's just this right here. And this pretty much gets me through all of the missions, no problem. And it gives me a pretty good return on the points. And obviously, you know, if I had more of the craft essences that boost the drops, then I would put most of those there as well.
I'm probably about to start running my Emiya. He's a
Yeah, absolutely. Like if you
I
have an
have him
Emiya,
at
just throw
MP.
them in there.
I have him at MP3.
Oh, that's legit. So let me go ahead and start this. Yeah, this mission here.
Crazy. So Emiya is a beast. I
He is. He's a
also
strong servant. It's just like the way they set the game up and for him and with his deck. Yeah, he builds his NP really fast, but he doesn't do any damage in between.
dude, I don't care what you say, bro. He carried me through Nerofest solo.
Oh yeah.
He soloed the fucking final quest for me. When everyone else died, he soloed it with no craft essence. I live by him. He's a good
Yeah.
guy. He's not a bad guy.
No, not bad. Not no, for a 4-star. He's actually quite good, especially considering we have servants like Chevalier.
But Nobu is better because one, Nobu is a waifu, and two, Nobu is voiced by Rie
Yeah,
Kamiya.
this skill right here, the divine skill, is pretty legit, along with her noble phantasm. Pretty much every saber has freaking writing. So it like if you're using your noble phantasm on a saber, you're automatically getting an extra freaking 200% or whatever percentage of damage. I can't remember exactly what it is that it tacks on top of it, but it's a lot. Like this level 40 Nobu is doing just as much damage as this level 80 Emiya. And the only difference is the skills and freaking um, the skill procs and 100% overcharge from Nobu because I put her second, so obviously she's going to get the overcharge from that.
So is she her extras? Is she tied behind like what's the barrier?
What do you mean barrier?
Like
She's tied behind the
obvious.
points. So in order to get Nobu, in order to get NP5 Nobu, you need 1,000,000 points. In order to get NP1 Nobu, you just need 100,000.
All right, so that's why everyone's like freaking out about the 1,000,000 points.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. Because
not
even
good.
getting 100,000, it looks like a lot, but you'll get it in about 3 days if you're doing the bare minimum.
All right, that's all that I need.
Yeah.
Hold on, what's my point count? Oh God, I'm at 3,940 points, yo. I'm in there. We in there like somewhere.
Yeah. But yeah, granted, like if it's not against Sabers and if it's not against Divine, then Emiya, like I can see where Emiya is a lot better because he can generate he's like Martha. Like she's got 3 arts cards as well, and her Noble Phantasm, you can drop that thing all the time. especially in an arts team. Like Emiya is, or yeah, Martha. Just like Martha, Emiya is good in an arts team, in like in just like throwing out arts cards, dropping the arts combos, and then dropping their noble phantasms.
Okay.
So I'm not hating like both of them. They both have their goods and their bads. And so I know people here in the chat are like, oh no, we got the better and this and that. It's just up to what you're using the servant for. Like every servant here in the game is quite good, in their niche. Like they each got their niche. What's it called? Specialty. You know, and so
Yeah.
just taking advantage of that is the most important part.
Spent 12 St. Court. It was that day. GG.
Yeah, true. Emiya was free, but if you were smart and you didn't have Hercules, I would have gotten Hercules instead.
Dude, he falls off though. I don't know. I haven't used Heracles in a long time.
Yeah, I don't use Hercules much on the alt account, only because I haven't been able to get him past first ascension. And his survivability without his Bondcraft essence is really weird.
Dude. You got on that.
Yeah, I'm playing like right now. I'm farming on both accounts, so I'm being a little bit slow with the streams game as well, because I'm like, okay, what am I doing here on which one? I'm on round 1 of the alts. I'm on round 2 of the main. I'm just trying to get as much as I can in right now while I do have the time.
Just in the back and gathers bond.
Yeah, no joke. Like if you do have Herc, just throw him in the back. And right now though, like this is not one of those events where you can just throw him in the back. You kind of need to be take advantage of.
So I've noticed that apples drop.
No, apples. You get apples from the points.
Oh no! Like I got an apple drop.
You got an apple
from the
drop.
quest. Yeah,
That's weird.
like I got an apple, a golden apple, and I got a phoenix feather. Like a run.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah,
the
yeah.
story quest.
Yeah, no, that's all from the Hinoji points. Like once you reach certain thresholds, you get rewards, and all the thresholds are like 5,000, 2,000, a couple different sets of points apart. The higher you get, the farther apart they are. But yeah, so like you'll get tons of feathers, tons of apples. You'll get QP. You'll get all kinds of stuff.
I don't give a fuck about QP, man. I farmed up that QP forever ago when it was like half money. Apples do drop. I saw it.
Yeah, they drop in your heart. In your heart, they drop.
I have like 20-something apples.
Dude, I've got like 30 something on each account.
I was using them to. I didn't get to limit break the Halloween princess because I stopped grinding. I stopped playing the game like 4 days.
Yeah,
This is
me
the
neither
first time I
because
played 4 days as before the event stopped. Like, I mean, I logged in to get Nobunaga and then I haven't touched the game. So it's like, okay, play again.
yeah, I didn't get what's it called, that limit broken princess either. I couldn't get it to drop for me. Like I did a good amount of resetting on the stupid party quests, the ones that it does drop on pretty good. And what's her face, Atalante just did not want to drop it for me. And I was like, I reset it like 30 times, and I was like, you know what? I'm done. Like, I'm not even gonna bother. Like, if I get it, cool. If I don't, I'll get it next year. because you
I'll
get
get
more
it
next
next
year.
year.
Yeah, I mean, like they repeat events. That's the nice thing about Fate is they repeat events and the events get better every year.
I just want my I just want my I want Astolfo, and then I want the Valentine's Day, and then Beach Nobunaga. That's literally that is like the paramount thing that I need. I need Rockstar Nobu.
Oh, what? Brian just posted in chat that we're not gonna have the Halloween Princess Craft Essence next year. What the heck is this
Nah,
nonsense?
it's the Elizabeth Bathory one where it's like she's a saber.
Oh no!
And then it's like a whole new jank. I remember watching Spence get do the event.
Oh, that is not what I thought. I didn't do that much research on that aspect of the game. I thought they just did the same event, throw in more craft essences, but like throw more shit in the shop and maybe some new shit.
No, they do a different event.
So you're telling me they throw in all kinds of good shit?
I don't remember the rewards, but I do remember the quest.
Fuck. Well, this is why I have you guys in the chat to correct my ass because I know like I am not the best at throwing good information out there, but I at least try. And
Love
so
the
you
fact
guys are
that I
here to
hear
correct me.
Louise. I love that. I can't escape. I can't escape Rie Kugimiya, and I love it. He's
Mm.
everywhere. Ah, dude, I literally like I felt my heart like melt when I heard Nobunaga say Uno. I was like, oh shit. I didn't even know that I wanted that so badly until I heard it.
Oh man.
I don't know if anyone watches Familiar Zero, but that's like one of my favorite.
No,
Or
I don't.
Toradora. Or Toradora. Once that's another one. It's really good. It also has Fairy Tale.
I think I've seen maybe. Oh no, that's just the craft. I got a craft essence drop for me, but it's the XP one. Oh, that would have been awesome if it was another Guda O, because then I don't have to buy it. Like the nice thing about Guda O drops is freaking not having to buy them from the shop.
Alright, so I'm guessing okay, so it looks like the story quests don't give you anything for like the trade. Oh no, maybe that is yeah, it does. This is the trading. Black rocks and the silver shits. I
Yeah.
just need
Oh,
one heart. That's all I want.
oh, trust me, you will get one heart quite quickly. Is not hard to get.
I've been waiting since Orion's release.
Hmm.
So many regrets.
No regrets.
Waiting for Altera raid up again. As I see Altera just get blasted by Nobunaga.
Practically.
This is not a good event for my account, dude. At all. Let me tell you.
Oh, I know. As soon as that 40 AP for the dragons, or not for the dragons, for the demons. I'm gonna try to farm up a lot of hearts too.
Dude, it's just like not if this is like a really I'm assuming that this event's gonna be super archer heavy. My account is literally all fucking sabers, dude.
Oh man.
All sabers. I
No,
don't
I
know.
still have a lot of servants that I should be ascending. Well, we'll see. Hopefully that doesn't kill it right away.
Actually,
Whoa, the lag is just intense right now. I'm not sure what's going
I'm
on.
gonna actually be pretty good. Like, yeah, there's a ton of servants I can ascend off of this event. I can get like my entire like squad to 80, or like to like Lancelot can finally go up to max, and then I
Awesome.
can get Altera to max. I can get Ryan and Emiya to max. And
Mm,
then there's just like, damn, I should have been doing this fucking event.
I know this
Oh, dude.
event is insane. Quite good, quite good.
Good event.
It's why it's a good event because it's
Good
quite good.
event.
I know. I actually
Yeah, man.
the first mission that I ran for this 40, I got a freaking dragon scale to drop for me, but I haven't seen one since.
The reverse dragon scale.
Yeah.
Have you been
Oops.
playing? Have you been playing Hux?
Oh yeah, I've been grinding the hell out of cucks too. I
Oh my
grind
god.
cucks during school because that's the only time they have a stupid freaking quest open. It's retarded.
Godspeed, friends. Your
Oh
adventure.
yeah, dude, cucks is turning themselves around, but I think it's a front. It sounds
Nah,
like a
it's
front. It's totally a front.
late.
It's too
Late.
late for the game. Like they should have turned themselves around from what they were trying to do now, like 6 months to a year ago. Like they're bringing this shit way too late. They're not going to get their player base back that they used to have.
Oh yeah, dude. Has there been like a massive drop off? Like more?
Oh, I bet, dude. The game hasn't been in the top 50 like by revenue in months.
I don't know
Even
how. Like they're making. Oh, it's Brave Exvius that's been making.
yeah, Brave
It's
Exvius is
not
making money
cuts.
for Cena. It's definitely not Cucks because they've been
Yeah, no,
greedy and greedy.
they're,
Like
they're
they've
not
been
getting like $1,000 out of me a month anymore.
no.
Dude, I since I like stopped feeding the gotcha monster, like I've just been like had so much money just like laying around. I don't know what to do with it. I have to just buy a
uh,
computer now.
maybe
I'm
maybe then you
plotting on
can
it.
get your streaming game on.
I'm plotting on a house though. Like that's like the goal.
Yeah.
Shit. But I think I might. I think this year when I get my taxes, I'm not gonna waste it on polls.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, get a fucking computer. Oh my god, dude. I had fun with cuts, man. I'm not gonna front and say that game was not like it was a good game. It is a good game.
It's good in its own right and its own respect. And like what happened was Cena got greedy. And like the JP version of the game, way better than the NEA version. The only thing that sucks is there's so many people that will not play the JP version because they can't fucking read it. Like, like I
Fucking
that's the only
plebs,
reason I don't fucking play it, dude. I don't fucking play JP only because I can't
dude.
fucking read it. Like I'm not
Should
in
take
the business
Japanese.
of learning Japanese or in the business of going out and trying to like search for translations and and getting the translations and like figuring it all out. Like I know and I understand how to play the game. Like I can play a Japanese Cux account no problem because I know the menus are the same and all the buttons and shit are the same, but I just feel out of that element.
Yeah, you can't fully immerse yourself.
I can't immerse
The
myself, like especially like with like the story and shit. Like I don't know what the fuck's going on, and I hate doing that. Like I hate going in and just like, oh, I'm gonna, um, I'm just gonna fucking read or not read, but just skip through all the cutscenes because I have no idea what they're saying, and then go back later and then try to read it and try to piece it all together. It just doesn't work for me that way.
What's funny is I have no idea what the story of Kingdom Hearts Union Cross is.
Oh no, dude! Even the
Yeah,
the
bro.
NA, the translated version, it just fucking like it makes no sense.
Dude, I've been
It's
skipping the cutscenes for Cucks since launch.
yeah.
Like I never like when they released Proud Mode, I started kind of like going through it, but I was
Mhm.
just like so disinterested.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not here for the story. I'm here for the gameplay.
In the gameplay, um, it was decent enough in the beginning because you were forced to think about what you were doing. Now you throw a couple medals on your keyblade and then you're done. And then you
You
just
just
hit
throw
auto A.
Kyrie on it.
You just throw Kyrie on there, whatever the newest Kyrie is. You throw it
Dude,
on the
remember?
keyblade.
Remember when dude, remember they released the first Speed Kyrie, the green one, the Kingdom Hearts 2 Kyrie, and how fucking dumb that was. Like
Yeah,
it was like that Kyrie. It didn't change the meta like fucking Red Kyrie. I didn't even get Red Kyrie until it was too late. Double cast though. Dude, I wonder if my account's even worth anything anymore, dude. Like, I don't even think it is. I don't have it. I should have sold it when I stopped playing. I missed
I don't
out
know
on
if you
like,
would really get much out of it.
I would have at least gotten like 100. Like when I quit,
Yeah,
it
when you
was meta.
quit, you
My
had
account
all the
was
meta
meta as
medals.
fuck.
Yeah, you had all the meta, which wasn't bad. And right, even right now, if you were to join back in, you wouldn't be that far off. You're only missing like 2 medals. That's
Like
Kyrie and like
in
the
Kyrie.
newest Kyrie. Like literally every Kyrie medal has been OP, so it doesn't matter. Like as long as you get the newest Kyrie medal, you're fine.
Yeah, I loaded up when they give out free jewels
Yeah.
because I'm waiting to like if I pull the Kyrie, then I'll play
If you
again.
do the daily login and you do the daily quests, which aren't hard at all, the daily missions now, they instead of daily quests, they have daily missions, and the daily missions are really easy to do, and you get 300 jewels every day, and then on top of that, the logins, and like every month it's like 15,000. So if you seriously just log in for like 3 months in a row, you're set. You'll get any medal you want to get when you pull.
Skulk.
So And word around the street is that there's a reprint banner for Kyrie EX, and that's coming in probably a few months, like 2 months, like every other reprint EX banner. So just start logging in and don't do shit except for log in and do the login missions, or the daily missions, and you'll be fine. When the Kyrie EX banner comes back, you just pull it and then you'll be meta. I guarantee you'll be meta because even the tier 6 and the tier 7 medals, they all have around the same multiplier. Like it's not that much higher because the guilt percentage went up, but the multipliers went down. So the power, they've been trying to limit the power curve. Yeah, it's hilarious.
How can they limit the power curve when like I watch videos and they have metals doing 10 million damage a hit? Yeah, shit
They're
like
not
that.
that high yet. In JP they are, but not right now in NA. And that's because of
Like
Kyrie EX.
I'm just seeing like millions of damage. I'm just like, holy shit, man. I
Yeah,
remember
dude.
I was losing my mind like when I was doing like 200k a hit. Like,
Yeah, my medals, my tier fives, the tier fives that I have guilted right now are all doing millions, in the millions. And that's just because of Kyrie X. Like before Kyrie X with point 0.2 Kyrie,
oh, you pulled
um,
it?
yeah, I pulled it in
God,
3 pulls. And
man.
the wife pulled it in like fucking 20 or some shit. It was insane. Yeah. But she had like 33,000, 34,000 to begin with. And we burned them all pretty much. And then we bought VIP because she still didn't get it. So I was like, fuck it, we'll buy VIP. We'll throw $15 at it. And then um, She picked it up that next pull, I think it was.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah. So we got super lucky with that because that way I didn't have to drop like another bill for no reason.
I think like my best pull luck was like when Kyrie 2 came out. I got it on the first pull.
Nice. But
I
yeah,
was like,
so
oh.
it's just I don't know the way the game is now. They're handing out so many more medals, but they're also throwing out banners left and right, and they're only the banners are only lasting for like a week, if that. Like so they're like they're basically like, oh yeah, we're gonna give you a lot more jewels. We're gonna give you more jewels to pull with, but the banners are shorter, and so it's all condensed. So you're gonna have to
Like,
spend more.
pick your
You're gonna have to spend more anyway to keep up.
dude.
So it
So
doesn't really matter.
they're still doing that,
Yeah,
but they're giving out more jewels now.
yeah,
See, before they were doing that, and they were fucking starving you of jewels, making you have to pay.
yeah. It was pretty
Oh
bad.
my god.
But
Yeah, dude.
anyways, so moving on. Yeah, dude, I'm probably gonna spend like another 10 apples on this before I slow down and see where I'm at. Like I'm probably not going to spend any more apples until I'm like halfway. Because I did look at the shop and I did like, did some quick math figuring out like okay, on average I get this many item
Yes.
drops out of everything and I get this many this many that and dude, like you're not going to clear out the shop without burning apples. Like you're just not. You're not going to have enough AP by the time this thing ends.
Damn, I need 50 of these black things for one. Oh, why would they make it? They only give you 10? Give you 20 of everything else.
They give you 10 what? Hearts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who the fuck's gonna spend shit on void dust? Everyone should have like 500 void dust by now.
Pretty much.
Ooh,
well, I mean, they throw it in there for the new guys, for the new people.
Even the new people have 500 fucking void dust.
Oh, right. Oh, shit.
Alright.
But yeah, that Poster Girl Craft Essence, it's complete garbage, but it's awesome for farming the 40 AP quests. Because it's the only thing that helps drop for those stupid items. And the shop is weird this time because instead of, like, you know how you can trade down? Like, you get the most rare item and then you can trade it for, like, the second rare and third rare. You trade up.
Oh, no.
And I did the math on, like, trading versus, like, say just farming, like, the cheap one and then going higher. And it's way worse. You gotta do, like, fucking 10 times the farming.
Yeah, I think, that's why my reaction was like, oh no, you have to trade up.
Yeah, and trading up is way worse than trading down.
Yeah, it always will be.
Yeah, so like it's like basically you got to spend like 200 AP just to get the same amount of what you're getting in like the 40 AP.
Why would they change that up now?
Oh, dude, it's a grind fest. This whole event is based on grinding.
Damn it.
Yeah, and like you got to pick and choose your battles basically. Like it's just you got to pick and choose what you're gonna do.
I know what I want to do. Wherever I can get these black rocks is what I'm gonna do first.
I know, basically. Oh, but like Prodigy pointed out earlier, like if you do get a craft essence drops, it looks pretty cool because it does have like a rainbow effect to it.
Oh, what? So you can tell when it drops now?
Yeah, you can tell when it drops. See, I just got an apple right now, and it's not because of it dropped, but it's from the event point rewards.
Dude, nah, man. I saw that gold chest drop that apple for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, but next reward, 1 million CP.
Yeah. Well, it's all like cumulative. But
Did you have you seen that like the whole Partavia debacle? thing in Japan?
No.
Uh,
So yeah, it's like every right now where I'm at, it's like every like 7,000 points or so. But it jumps up. After that, it's like another 20, and then after that, it's like another 30, and like it keeps going up and up and up.
hey guys,
Yeah, dude, I need a shit ton of those things. Like half of my servant set needs snake eyes, so I'm gonna be all over the caster one.
I have like a whole bunch of caster stuff with no caster servants at all.
Damn.
So
Oh,
it's
dude.
like, so it's like
No,
I
but
have
like
like a
okay, so but everyone that needs snake eyes is not caster. Like Gil needs snake eyes, fucking both assassins, Carmilla and Steno need snake eyes. Um fucking all the writers practically except for Martha need snake eyes. It's nuts.
Martha needs dragon.
Yeah, Martha needs dragon shit. But fucking Marie and Ushi I think need snake eyes. And then I don't quote me on Ushi though. I know for a fact Marie does, but I'm pretty sure, maybe 90% sure Ushi needs fucking snake eyes as well, and then a bunch of other
Um,
servants. It's nuts, and like I have pretty much all of them. Like all of the ones that need snake eyes, I fucking have. It's nuts. So like, and that's like one of the grinds that I've been dreading because I know it's just fucking insane. Like I have so many snake eyes to grind.
believe in you. What did I just do? Oh, I did the. All right, I'm at 34,000 Hanonji points
Yeah.
just from sitting here.
And then
So
also the worst part is like all the good golden fucking ascension items are from the hardest fucking item from the Hirogumos. So you have to farm like the 40 AP quest in order to get those things.
they fucking
Yeah,
they,
they murked us in this shit right now,
man.
basically. And so
Good
all
thing
of
I.
all of the apples that you got from Halloween are going to this, basically.
That's why they give you so many.
Yeah, and I'm kind of pissed at myself that I didn't what's it called,
Give your
get
apples.
all of them. Like I could have gotten
Uh,
all of them, but I didn't. Oh, shit.
I didn't get all of them, but I got like because
Hold on a minute, I'll be right back.
All right, guys, this is my stream now. I wish I could have. I wish I could have attempted to get Tamamome. I wish. Dude, I always use
I'm back.
quartz to refill. Always. What's it? St. Quartz don't mean nothing.
What's going on, Vexing? I haven't seen you in a minute.
Better than grinding one man. Rainbow apple. Dude, when are
Yeah,
we gonna get like the
Jisatsu.
brown and like other silver apples? Like when do we get those?
Those are, I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. But I know they don't give as much, obviously, as the golden ones. I know the half one, it's actually better than the golden one because if you're at a certain count of AP, it gives you more.
Figure.
But yeah, Jisatsu made a good point. He said, like, the base drops for the future missions will be more. So it's a base 369 for the later ones, which is good.
Damn, she fine.
So, like, you'll be able to farm faster and with less AP. But still, even then, like there's still so much stuff in the shop. Like I don't think you're gonna be able to farm everything completely. I don't know.
Yeah.
Without doing refills. Like without doing refills, even with the upgraded quests, you know, it's gonna be close. It's
I
gonna
don't
be
even think
close,
I'll be
but I
able
don't think
to
it's gonna be
fucking
like that
clear
close.
these.
Say again?
I said I don't even think I'll be able to clear them with the way my account is, like the champions that I have.
No, dude, pretty much everyone can clear this shit. Like it's not hard. Like the dragon barely has 80,000 HP.
Oh
Like
well, I was talking about like typings, but
what do you mean?
I don't know because I have like literally all sabers.
Oh, well, I mean, like all of the bonus servants are all free to play, pretty much, except for Nobu, Okita, and Emiya. All of the other you pretty much should have gotten all of them already from the friend point gotcha.
Yeah, I already have all of them. I have them. That's what I'm saying. It's like I haven't leveled them up, and I'm not going
Yeah.
to.
Well, you don't even need them that high. Like that's the other thing too. Like the 10 AP quest and the 20 AP quest, you barely need them at like level 20 or 30. And like that's like with skill. Like if you have them at like level 40 and 50, then you'll be good. And like, not a big deal. And then like right now with this mission, like the 40 AP quest that I'm doing with the dragons, I'm using Gilgamesh only because he's strong as shit, obviously, and it's sabers. But if they change it up, then I'll use someone else in place of Gilgamesh, and then still have the same party, like the rest of the party.
I pull all terror from this banner.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Very, very interesting.
I mean,
Let's see.
yeah, I don't know. Could you imagine someone like? I feel like someone would be pissed off about that. It's like they're pulling for Okita. They see the gold saber card, and
Yeah.
it's like, dude,
Oh, it's like the opportunity was had, and it's just gone now. And yeah, I agree with Kinsey. It's not really a waste because there's so many servants that could use all of these items.
man. This is like the good items too, like the ones that are a pain in the ass.
Yeah, like right now, for some odd reason, like I have the lowest amount of freaking of the berserker one, the berserker item, the little red thing. I can't remember what it's called right now.
Who's baby?
Um, no, not the homunculus baby. The
Octuplet?
the octuplet crystals. Yeah, like I have the hardest time getting those things.
Yeah. They only drop from like one type of monster.
Yeah, basically, and it's like that freaking little rock thing, that rock berserker type.
Yeah, the golems.
Mm-hmm.
Go land. God damn. Might run to the store real quick and get like energy. Oh wait, I don't even have to. I have some. I have these energy drinks. I've been I think in the past 3 weeks I've drank like 20 Red Bulls.
Mm,
I've been dude, I've been going in on the die hack shit.
yeah,
Like, dude, you need to play it, man.
dude, I haven't played Dot Hack since Infection. That was
Dude,
forever ago.
dude, die hack
What's going on,
infection.
Darren?
That game is so, dude. Those were so fucking hard.
Yeah, they were not easy.
Dude, it was literally all right. Got to go to the shop. Got to buy all the buff items. Buff all of your people up until they can't get buffed anymore off the items. Now you can survive for like
5
15
minutes.
minutes until it wears out.
Yeah,
Then rinse and repeat until you level up. But that GU is a better game. It's a better series. That's why they remade it.
Yeah.
I would totally enjoy a remake of the original like 4.
Hmm.
But dude, have you tried to play those recently? That game does not age well.
No, I bet it hasn't. I haven't tried to play them at all.
I mean, I still love it. Like I can fuck with the I fucks with like the heavy menu micromanaging of the parties and all that shit. But
Yeah.
like it is not fun. Like it like you find I don't you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like
I remember, like,
yeah.
yeah, this shit was crazy. It had so many different systems put into it, and it was just like, you got this that affects this, you got this that affects that, and you got all the different armor types, or what is it, like the
Oh,
defense?
dude,
Uh,
it's like
yeah,
all the different elements, and it's like you have your all the elements are affected by your armor, and then it's like your weapons also affect like the different elemental stats, and then it was just weird. It was like everything fucked with everything really weird. So you had to like pay attention like really hard, and then it was tedious because it was you had to micromanage your party because your party didn't get stronger unless you
yeah.
taught
Unless
them
you
shit.
really freaking worked on it, like you really had to work on it, or else it didn't help you much, and then
Yeah,
you wouldn't survive. I remember that, but
like
and that's the other thing about like older RPGs, dude. They were challenging. Like they didn't like they had no mercy. You
not
know?
at all, dude.
All right, fuck it. I'll just use this one.
I used an apple. Ugh, look at that, 5 saber monuments.
And a lot of them were way better than this new shit that they have nowadays.
Oh yeah,
I
some
would, yeah,
RPGs are pretty good. Like I don't know, like the PS4 RPGs haven't been like really that great. But then again, it's like they've just and it's like there's not really a lot of like PS4 RPGs out because they
no,
just got fucking they keep fucking porting like old shit. So it's like, well, all right, well, I know this. Like I just bought Valkyria Chronicles remastered for the PS4,
hmm
which is fucking amazing. I haven't played it yet because it got hacked. It's just like having so much fun.
Oh, I know, but like I did have a ton of fun with Dot Hack when I did play it back in the day.
Yeah, it was fucking addicting.
No
Got it.
joke. Okay, so in back in like 2004, I used to play Anarchy Online, which was like a competitor to WoW, and it came out like right before WoW did too. It came out in like 2001. But
Mhm.
it was a sci-fi um, MMO that was brutally hard, and the power curve was insane. Um, is crazy because what happened was with each expansion, like your character's power just got exponentially better, which is
Um, Trial.
crazy.
I'm waiting on Trials of Cold Steel because I just saw it's getting a PS4 remaster. But I don't. I'm not about to pay. Uh, I'm not about to pay over fucking 20 like $10 for a PS3 game. I refuse.
Yeah.
I refuse to pay over $10 for a last gen game. But I don't know. Fucking the new Hyperdimension Neptunia game was fucking awesome. The Cyber Dimension Neptunia, that game was great. Quite what Bobby will say.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We gotta talk to him. But
Fucking
I'm not really big on like the old JRPGs either that were on like PlayStation and stuff. So a lot of those things I never
what?
got into. I mean, I did Final Fantasy 7, 8, 10,
Skip
13 out
the
of all the Final
best one.
Fantasies.
You skipped 9?
I know I skipped 9, and like one of my
What the
friends back in the
fuck?
day, he was like, "Yeah, dude, 9 is fucking awesome. Like, you need to play it." And I was like, "Yeah, yeah, I'll get to it." And then I never did. And like I
Dude,
saw it in the store like fucking 10 years ago, and I was like, "It's like $10. I could pick it up." And then I was thinking to myself, I was like, "Am I really gonna play this?" I was like, "Nah." So I just put it
for
back
10
down.
bucks? Oh
Yeah,
my god, you should have picked that shit up
I
for
know,
10
right?
bucks. Dude, I don't see why they won't bring it over to the US. I mean, that's just like free money for them to make.
Yeah.
Cause like I'll buy it. Right over here.
Yeah, but
Like
and then I got 11 as well. Or is it 12? No, because 11 was the MMO. 12 was the
off 12 was the offline MMO.
yeah, the offline MMO that you had to do like all kinds of craziness. And I actually only
Dude,
played that
12
game
is
for
so
maybe
good.
15 hours before I put it down.
Wow.
Only because I didn't have the time. I was going to school at that time too. So like I couldn't. Like I was like I can't sink like 200 hours into this game right now. Like
Dude.
that's not something I can do.
That game plays itself.
I know. And like but you need to get to the point where it plays itself, and getting to that point is not easy. It takes a while.
It does, dude. Yeah, I love Final Fantasy 12. That's like my second favorite Final Fantasy, and but I still haven't bought the PS4 remake. Like
Mm.
I
Oh
love
yeah, and
12.
I'm not really down with buying remakes, especially for games that I've already bought. Like I've gotten some of them out of like Steam sales and fucking like some like humble bundles, but only because they were bundled with other shit that I wanted.
Very
Like
true. You
that's
need.
like
I think you should get Hyper Dimension Neptunia. That's on Steam. It's cheap.
I have no idea what that even is.
It is. It is my favorite RPG series of all time.
Ah,
They literally they spoof the game industry,
yeah.
and it's all like meta ass jokes
Nice.
about like Japanese games and like fourth wall breaks. It's so fucking funny, man.
That's awesome.
Like and there's so many of them. It spans out. Like they have strategy RPGs, they have hack and slashes, they have
Yeah.
fucking idol producing game. The idol game is fucking awesome.
Oh, dude. So my wife like started playing this game on her phone. That basically it's like like pinball, right? Like how like the ball hits like the little bumper and it gives you score. Well,
Yeah.
basically the whole thing is a pinball. Like it's a pinball arena, but it's like really really simple. Like the bumpers are just big circle dots in the middle of the screen, and the ball like you have a bunch of different balls. Like you get a bunch of different ones. Like one's a golf ball, one's a baseball, one's like a basketball, one's like all kinds of different balls. But basically you just sit there and let it get points because there's no like drop. Like how on like a regular pinball like it drops out of the bottom. Like there's no
Yeah.
drop. Like everything just bounces off each other forever. And like basically the game literally plays itself, and you can help it along by tapping on the bumpers, but you don't have to. And you just upgrade all the balls to just like do more taps and more like to go run around faster or whatever, and then to like bump up your score faster. It's so ridiculous, but she's like, I love it because I just like seeing the numbers go up. Like it's crazy.
You're not even
Yeah,
playing.
it's hilarious. Yeah, it's like just the most AFK game you could ever play.
Fucking I never played the Utsuwada Mono games, but I love the anime. The anime is fucking great.
Yeah, the only reason I'm playing Fate games is because I like the anime. It was pretty good, decent enough. Oh man, and you know what's
Wow.
funny? I was actually gonna get into the SAO
Oh my
fucking
god, don't do it.
mobile game, but then I was like, you know what? I'm good. I don't need another one.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
I thought you were about to say you're about to get the SAO game for the PS4. or
Holy
because
shit!
I
Look
think
at
they're on
this.
PC.
This is like the worst drop set that I've had this entire time. Like I'm
What
not
do you
even. I
mean?
don't
You
even
got like
care
the
about the
best.
saber.
You got
Saber
the best
fucking monument.
monument in the game.
Yeah, I don't need saber monuments. My saber's already at. My Altria is already fourth ascension, and I don't
You
really
got the
need the
cape.
scores. I need more of these. The Hiragumos.
Fucking. All I know is the Sword Art games on the PS4 are fucking hot garbage.
Yeah.
But I have to platinum them because that's like my thing right now.
Mm. Yeah, you're like what's it called? One of those trophy hunters right
Dude,
now.
like I'm
That's your kick right
yeah,
now. I know that.
dude, like
Oh
it's
shit,
a
can I
lot of them
buy
are
the
really easy.
297? I'm like 3 short. Oh, that's nuts.
Fucking Sony's starting to pay people for like you start racking up loyalty points for
Yeah?
achievements,
Really?
and then they give you money in your wallet. It's like skewed really hard, but still at the same time, so you're getting paid for doing what you're gonna do anyway. So I'm like, fuck it, why not? I mean, I'm just fucking 100% all my RPGs anyway. Might as well make
Get paid
some
for it?
side cash. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
like I've
cool.
been I wrote the I'm writing like the trophy guide for this game. So I'm like halfway done with it. Well yeah, because I have like almost half the trophy, so I'm halfway done with it. And the other ones are like really self-explanatory. So now I'm like just beating the games again, and then I'm gonna record like the videos for those trophies because I'm gonna go back through all
Gotcha.
on the cheat mode. And then I was like, all right, I'll put one on YouTube. And I figure by the time I'm done with that, it should be January, and then I can play Final Fantasy Dissidia and go
Oh
hardcore on
shit.
that. That is gonna be my new like competitive game. Low calories.
So I can either use an apple or wait about 50 minutes for the next 10 AP to
Apple.
come back. Apple,
The
I know,
Apple.
but then I don't need to fucking burn all this shit. Like, I want to slow down with the Apple usage. I already used like 2 today.
Then
I'm down
use
to
a cord.
31. Fuck that. That's even worse.
Nah, man, it's not. Where you get
What do you mean
used to it
swear?
after a while.
You get used to it. It stops burning after a while. Oh.
3 smiles back.
No, but anyways, like I was going on with the MMO. So anyways, this Anarchy Online MMO, like I got into this big old clan and organization clan thing. And what's it called? So but like the skill system and the weapon system and everything, like you could like each class had like its own dedicated um its own dedicated like weapon set, but you can use any other weapon that you wanted to. You just weren't as effective as using it than that class's
Sounds
weapon
like
set.
sounds like Guild Wars. Like I used to play
Yeah.
Guild Wars 1, like really fucking hardcore. Like I was
I'm
deep
pretty
into
sure
Guild Wars
it's
1.
really similar. Because Guild Wars came out like what, fucking 95 or some shit. There's like
Nah,
way back
nah.
in the day.
It came out in like 2005, 2006,
Oh, then this is
around that time.
before Guild Wars.
Yeah, yeah.
This is before
And
Guild
like,
Wars because Guild Wars
yeah,
came out, or Anarchy came out in 2001.
yeah. It
So
was
Guild
like
Wars
it's
kind of
not.
ripped off them.
Hey, man, dude. I remember when I first started playing, I made a warrior, and I was like, oh, I'm a tank, and I was like, fuck tanking, and then I was looking, I was like, how can I make money really fast? And I was like, oh, I have an archer. Archers are getting into parties and they're not really doing anything. And I was like, all right. So I made an archer, and you could like cross class. So it's like Splinter Barrage,
Yeah.
and you'd be like the wave clear DPS. And I was like, man, I don't want to do this anymore. So I made a monk so I could be a healer, so I can get into parties more. And then I was like, all right, so I have that now. I'm like, okay, this is too much work. And every time, like I would just try to find a new way to like
To
do
just
in-game
like,
content with less work until
yeah, it turns out to be
dude,
more work. Uh,
yeah, like it was. What was funny is that every time I would switch class to do less work, I would be ended up doing more fucking work.
yeah,
So it's like, all right, now, all right. I was like, all right, I have my monk down. All right, I'm gonna use assassin. And at the time when I switched to assassin, there's this skill called shadow form, and what it would do is like you take no damage, basically. You would take no
nice.
damage, and at the end of the duration, your health would drop really fucking low. But
Yeah, yeah.
by the time it dropped, it would refresh because like you would the way you would cross class it with like elementalist. So it basically broke the fucking game. So you could solo farm all the content as an assassin.
Okay.
So like I remember, so there's like fucking Fissure Woe and the Underworld, and you could only like the most that you could ever trade was 100K, right?
Hmm.
And then the other currency was like this ectoplasm shit that ran for like which like was a variable amount, like it constantly fluctuated. So it's like, all right, I'm like, new item just dropped in the Underworld. I'm about to go try to farm that shit. I never got the fucking Eternal Sword ever. I never got the Eternal Sword like to drop, but but you could buy it. It was weird. It's like so
Hmm.
there was really bad RMT in that game, so I got into that. So I was I was like fucking 15, working for like this guild, and they would pay me over PayPal to farm ectoplasm because like
Nice.
it was easy. So I was like, all right, I'll do that for a while. And then they nerfed Shadow Form, and I was sad.
Oh, you couldn't do the hard content anymore.
And then they
No.
they made an expansion, and then they brought up these like different forms, and then there was
Mhm.
like the bear form, and
Okay,
the
so
bear
question: did
form.
you ever run two accounts at once?
No,
No.
I always
Okay,
had just one
so
account.
real quick with Anarchy, um, some people figured out a way on how to like script, or not really script, but you can bind um, keys together, like or like one through zero. You can bind them to certain actions or whatever, right? Like your hotbar, and you can switch
Yeah,
between like 6, 7, 8 different hotbars, or you can switch between 10 hotbars, right?
yeah.
So what happens is in the game, if you open up two instances of the game, if you press number one, um, it goes into like not only the one that you're active in, but the other one as well. So I set up my accounts. Like I set a doctor on the other account, and like my main, like a damage dealer, like on and tank/tank on the one account. And I would literally just heal myself and just sit there and like do like raids and shit by myself, and do like all kinds of other content too. But it was nuts, and like a lot of like my guild members had double accounts too. Like it wasn't just like like me doing it. Like we each had like two or three accounts. Like one, I had a married couple was in my guild, and like the president of the guild was actually the husband, and the wife was like the vice.
Uh,
And but yeah, so and they played together, and then he would log in his account, and he actually had three accounts. He had um like his wife's account, and then his two accounts. It was crazy. Um
cut out
and
for a second.
yeah, yeah.
There's Bobby. Hey, Bobby. What's up, man?
Oops. So but yeah, it was insane. And those accounts, they're still on the server and everything. I could just like re-up them anytime I wanted to. Um, but yeah, dude, I was like just high-end crazy level player. At that point, like it was nuts, absolutely nuts. It's too funny.
Fucking feeding. You're fucking feeding.
Yeah, but I had like like when you get to like end game, there's only so much you can do. And I played the game for so long. I played it for like 6 or 7 years. Um, that I want to say like there's like 12 or 13 different professions, um, different classes, or I think there's more than that. I think it was like 15 different classes. I had at least 7 end game characters that were all like the max level was 200, but you can get 20 extra shadow levels, which were like 50 of the normal levels. So the character was actually like level 3. No, like each shadow level was literally like 25 of the normal levels. Like each level you get like another like 50 health or whatever. In the shadow levels, like doing one, you would get like 1,000. It was nuts. But like, that wasn't the exact numbers, but comparatively, like
Yeah,
you
I know
would
what you
get
mean.
a shit ton. And so each I had a bunch of characters each at level 220, which was the max at that point. Which still is like they like instead of like increasing the level cap and everything and just adding more levels to the game,
For shadow
they went
levels.
sideways. They went with equipment. After a certain point, after like the third or fourth expansion, they just like went with just equipment, like the best equipment you have. And the game was set in such a way that equipment wasn't level based. It was based on your actual abilities, like your base stats, like your base strength, your base um, agility, and your base intelligence and stuff. But you can modify those with like implants, and like so you can like set a set of implants to like boost your intelligence. So you can equip like another implant that would boost your strength, so that you can put on a set of armor, and then that armor would be equipped and effective, but only until you got below 70% um, of the original requirement to equip it. So if you got below that, like say it required 100 strength to equip, and you were like level 20, but normally most people don't get that until they're level like 35, right?
Yeah.
So once you take all the stuff off that let you get to 100 strength, um, and like say you get like down to 50 strength, well now your armor's broken and it's like it's only half effective, right? So like people would like fiddle around with the system to equip like stupid strong stuff on them, and so you would have like over leveled, overpowered characters that like were at certain level ranges, because a lot of the dungeons too, they were level capped. Like once you got to like level 60, or like say level 60 was the cap, so once you hit 61, you were locked at that out of that dungeon forever.
Wow.
Yeah, like literally forever. You can never get back inside of it. And so
Oh,
people
that
would make
sucks.
like level 60 characters with level 100 equipment equipped to them, and they would go in and solo like the bosses in those dungeons, and they would do that for money. And I made a couple of those characters too. Like one of the best ways to do that was with engineers. You would and engineers, what they did is they had robots as their pets, and their pets would fight for them. And so you can get literally a level 200 pet, which was the highest level pet in the base game, and you can equip it and you can control it at level 60, because of like the way the game had progressed and the buffs and everything that had gone on. It was possible to do that.
Commercial game.
Yeah, it was insane, absolutely insane, the level of like overpowering that you could make those characters. But with like within reason though, because the game at that point, like the lower level game, was just so easy that a lot of people, they were like, they were making like their fifth and sixth and seventh characters, and so they wanted to get through this content fast. But also there was certain things in those dungeons that you needed, because even at level 220 you can use some of those items because they were good. Like say like there was like a set of pistols that dropped from a boss. Well, that set of pistols buffed like intelligence by like 20, right? Each one, and you can equip 2 pistols. So if you didn't get those pistols, there was no other way to get anything that would be remotely as good in the rest of the game. So there was certain stops that you had to do, um, like leveling up your characters in order to be like the best character possible. It was insane. So people would, they would pay for you to help get them through that content, and so that's how I made a lot of my money through that game.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Negative
yeah, you're
Darren,
talking
I
like
didn't.
speed running people.
Yeah, like speed running people, like power leveling people. Like I had accounts, like I had a nanotechnician, which is basically all magic. Like all they did was just magic, and what you could do is you can kite. You can kite the mobs, and there was like areas where you can you would cast the spell on them or whatever, or you would cast the program, which is like everything is like sci-fi. So it's like nanotech is like what the magic is,
Yeah.
and so but you had to stand still for it, because if you moved, you would break the casting.
Yeah.
Well, you got if you manipulated the game far enough, like literally everything was instacast. You would be able to cast it within like 0.5 seconds or whatever, or like less than like 0.05 seconds. And so I made a nanotechnician that was able to do that. And so then I would run around, and like each enemy had a certain range, right? They can hit you within like 50 meters or something. And so I would put range increasing items on the nanotechnician as well. And then I would just run around and literally kite, like how a kite like flows in behind you.
Yeah, I
The,
know, I know,
the
I know,
enemies,
I know that,
yeah.
I know what kiting is.
Oh man, it was insane. So I would just power level people, and I actually
Yeah,
had like
dude.
three nanotechnicians, one at like level 60, one at level 100, and another one at a level 150. Because parties, like you can only get experience if your party was within a certain range of your character level. So you couldn't just join like a level 200's party and they could kill stuff and you would get XP for it. No, you had to join, like if you were level 50, you can only join people that were within level 40 and like level like 60.
Oh damn, up and down.
Yeah, you can only go within that range. It was insane. So like I had like those three like that covered most of the ranges where people would stop, because like also like XP like gets crazy at those levels. You can't get them fast. And yeah, Kerr, I know kiting. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's the basics for a lot of range character players in a lot of RPGs, but just, the way and you do it. So like I would literally have like 50 of the enemies just following behind me and just AoE nuking them all. It was hilarious. And so then like, you would kill them all practically at the same time, and then you'd see people jump from like level 20 to level like 35 in just seconds, and then level 35 to level 40 in like another couple seconds. It was hilarious. But I did
Yeah,
that for
like
my, yeah, it was crazy.
I remember, like farming, like the underworld, like I like because I was lazy, so I only learned like one role for that run, and it was like the chambers.
Hmm.
So what you do is like you start off in an area, and there's like 8 different objectives that you're supposed to do. It's supposed to be like a 4-hour raid,
Hmm.
but you go in there with it was with 7 assassins and one necromancer, and you finish
Hmm.
it in 10 minutes.
All right,
Everyone
so
was like good. So like, so it was like my job was literally to like, so the first objective you got to do is you have to talk to the Grim Reaper at this fountain. So,
yeah,
but you have to kill all the mobs. So I would run through the whole shit, aggro everything as the assassin before they nerf like shadow form.
yeah,
And so, and it was so funny because you had it was fucking weird looking, dude. Like if you look up a video like for as like chamber assassins, like you get to run through and then you have to like bring them to this hallway, and then you had to line them up against the wall. Like the way it was weird how you had to run against the wall, and like it looked so funny. There's like 70 fucking monsters in this small ass hallway, all lined up against the fucking wall. And
damn.
like It's just like, all right,
Oh, you know
I'm like,
that level 60 dungeon I was telling you about? Fucking you that dungeon was literally nothing but hallways. And there were like a couple big rooms. And so when people got in trouble, like they were like, "Oh, I can't handle like all the enemies that are next to me," they would literally run from the back of the, and it was like one really long hallway with like a split in the middle that went two directions and then kept going all the way to the end. So if they got to the end room and like the enemies like they respawn like every 15 20 minutes, really fast. But they if they got overwhelmed, they would literally run from the end because you're fast enough to outrun the enemies most of the time. They literally like would just train the whole fucking room from the final boss to the front room, and this I'm talking like fucking 300 different mobs and shit. Like it was
yeah,
insane.
dude.
And there were times when I was in a party and they were like, "Hey, yo, do you want to get out and get into another instance, or just like you want to fight this?" Because they basically brought the boss to us, and I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." And so, like like I had a couple doctors, like or a couple doctor classes as well, and like had a couple friends, like that we would play together, obviously. But yeah, we were at the point where I played with a couple people. Like I had a friend who was like basically a tank, and tanks don't get like much healing from themselves at all. But the crazy part was like he had a bunch of buffs on him from like other character classes that were hots, just heal over times.
Yeah,
That he had enough healing that he didn't need a doctor. It was insane. And so like we got into one of these situations. We literally had walked into the dungeon and we were like faced with a wall of mobs, and we were like shit. And then we saw him in the back of the room, like the fucking end boss that we were going to get anyways, and we were like, "Yo, he's here. Do you want to fight through all this shit?" And we were like, "Yeah, fuck it. Why not, right?" It was crazy. It was nuts, dude.
dude.
Like playing these MMOs was like the most fun that I've ever had in fucking like,
Yeah,
video games. Like that is like the most fun when you're freaking like, playing with your friends and like you all have like overpowered gear and you're doing just ridiculous shit. It's
yeah,
just
man.
like, oh, like this shit's ridiculous.
I was like, I never like had anyone to play Guild Wars with. Like, no one would play it.
Oh.
So it was just like I just play online and I met people forums and shit.
No, I know.
Just
Like
like
I had like
raiding.
maybe two in real life friends that were IRL next to me, like that. That I knew them from school that played, but everyone else is in fucking different states across the country. Like and like in like Eastern Europe and shit too. So yeah, online people. That online community. No one is ever ever close to you.
Yeah, man.
But so
Well, like,
anyways, I haven't pulled on this on the main account. But I did do some pulls on the alt account, and I actually got quite lucky. I got everything except for Okita on the alt account.
oh, nice.
Yeah, but like I don't need any more sabers on the fucking main account.
Oh, I got a reverse dragon scale to drop.
Awesome.
Oh shit! I have enough. I have enough for the one heart.
Oh
Is
shit.
this real life right now, dude?
Is this the real life?
I
Oh
waited
shit.
so long. Waited so long for this.
Oh, are we about to like, ascend that Altera of yours?
Yeah, I am ascending mountain.
Oh man. It's about time.
Uh,
It is about time.
I finally have a level 9 here. Yeah.
You know what was funny? I actually had saved up a bunch of XP cards um, when I finally ascended my Altria, and I could have used a lot of those XP cards on Nobu. My Nobu could be probably like level 60 or plus right now. Or actually, well, like I mean, obviously having to get the items, but she would have been, up there real quick. And then same thing on the alt account. I had a bunch of Archer EXP cards because my alt account, the Gilgamesh, is still not fourth ascension, only because I need freaking Archer monuments, and I haven't had the time to farm them. Halloween was here, and then now this is here. Like I just wasn't able to farm as many as I needed.
All
Um,
right. Now I have to grill you, baby.
oh
Yeah.
man.
Right. Fuck, dude. It took forever.
Oh,
Dude,
did I
all
tell
the
you, dude? Did I tell you what I got on the alt account
No, what you get?
for Halloween? Did I tell you what my pulls were?
Nah.
Or do you even know? Do you even know what I pulled during Halloween?
I don't.
Oh shit! Let me walk you through. Actually, you know what? Let me change over the stream because I mean I'm just sitting here with my main account. I'm farming on the alt account, but the alt account literally just leveled up again. So um let me move the stream setup to the tablet, and I will show you. I will show you
Oh my
exactly
god.
what I got. Dude,
Oh
you're
my
not gonna believe
god.
this. You're not gonna believe this. All this pulling for um
Oh wait, I know you have. Do you have like you have
for
waiver on it, and you have like
hmm
lad, some others that I don't have. So I'm struggling. This picture's for you, Bobby.
yeah, but that is not the only thing that I got on the alt account.
Dude, did you get Altera too?
Mm-mm. No, no
All right.
Altera. No Altera, but I did get a couple things. You'll see.
You probably got Drake.
Ooh. That's a pretty good guess. Because I did get Drake. But ooh, let's see here. Fix this.
You wish more of me than I must. Yeah, you're about to get a cut, bitch. Yeah, let me put a cut.
There we go. That's close enough.
Oh my god.
All right. We're here.
I see Emiya.
Yeah, Emiya, I got that with a ticket on this account. But ooh, not that. There we go. All right, back to the stream.
Oh, dude, my iPad just
Ooh.
died. God damn it. I can't see the stream anymore.
Oh no. All right,
Hold
well,
on. Fixed
okay.
it. No, go ahead. I'm gonna pull it up on my computer.
All right, sounds good. So the Spirit Origin list has grown on this account by quite a bit. I was at like, what was it, like 7, 8? No, I was at like a 6, 7, 8, 9. I was at like 9 Golden Servants. Now I'm at 14. Which obviously one of them is Nobu now. But besides that, I pulled a few servants out of that, and even like obviously Casterlays too. So yeah, so I pulled Drake, I pulled Waver, and both of them were out of tickets. Like not even no. Waver was out of ticket. Waver was out of like a ticket, but Drake was out of a pull, out of a 10 pull. And then I pulled Anne and Mary out of the pull as well, out of one of the pulls. I think I did like 4 pulls on this account for Tamamo, and then I pulled Tamamo Cat. Oops. And then I pulled Tamamo Cat as well out of all that. So I got 4 new servants out of just that. Of just like tickets and freaking like 3 or 4 pulls. Yeah, I think it was like 4 that I did on the alt account. It was nuts, absolutely nuts. And then a bunch of craft essences as well. I mean, like we got a good bit more stuff up in here.
I just wish that Altera would super suck. I wish I'm mad.
I know, right? But yeah, and then now I got, dude. I have
Oh
both.
my god!
Both of these assassins have like have graced their presence on both the main and the alt account. Steno and Carmilla, just like they were just both like, "Hey, we're showing up for both of you for no reason, just because."
Dude, I was talking shit about not getting a super suck, and then she gave me a super suck.
That's awesome.
Dude, she hears me. Alright, now I just need one more, and then you'll be completed forever.
Alright, so let's go in here. But yeah, I actually just got another Guda O. I was able to afford it and threw it on this account now too. And then I got that poster girl out of one of the pulls.
God
So,
damn it, I'm gonna have to run.
wait, did I go on the right mission? Yeah.
Oh shit, it's like 4:23 in the morning.
I know. I'm gonna burn out this AP and then probably call it a night. What's up, Jusaku? But yeah, well, and I'm waking up at 8 o'clock tomorrow. It's already 1:22. Probably less than 8 o'clock, maybe like 7, because of that baby shower and other stuff that we got.
Oh yeah! Congratulations!
Totally, my kid. No,
dude,
I know.
dude. I knew it wasn't your baby. I knew that. I was just like, I just wanted to like troll.
And
I was
troll.
like, it'll be a pretty funny joke. I think it'll be a funny joke.
Yeah, you know, my dude, like for whatever reason, my wife gets that question at least like once every 2 weeks at her job. Once every week or 2 weeks. It's nuts. Like, I don't know what it is with people and people that are in relationships and people asking the female, "Hey, when are you gonna have kids?" If you don't have kids, like if you have kids, then people don't ask you this question because obviously, you know, hey, you have kids. But if you don't have kids and you're in a relationship, people are always like, "Oh, when are you guys gonna have kids? When are you guys gonna have kids? When are you guys gonna have kids?" Like, no joke, it's ridiculous. And I was like, none of your fucking business. Whenever we decide to have kids.
That's true.
Yeah. But and this setup is actually not half bad. I would probably run this if I could on the main account. If I had Emiya, I would run this instead. Obviously more percentage, but it's just as effective. Honestly, Brian, I don't know. I don't know really. Like, I don't look up a lot of servants, and those are the few that I do look up. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Honestly,
Yeah,
like,
I'm about to pass out, my friend.
yeah, that's cool.
All right, stream. Enjoy the rest of the stream.
All right, everyone.
I'll be seeing y'all around.
Yeah, we'll catch you later.
Take it easy.
That's Nofoxgaming, everybody. He's out.
Wait. Peace, man. Be easy, dude. Have fun tomorrow.
Yeah, dude. There's gonna be a lot of alcohol too. If you saw the post that I showed
Yeah,
earlier.
get lit. Yeah, get lit, man.
Yeah.
All right, good night.
All right, we'll catch you later.
Good luck. Happy grinding.
Thank you. But yeah, everyone. So my sister-in-law is having a kid, and so my wife decided to um, throw the baby shower for her, which is all well and good, no big deal. But there's gonna be lots of alcohol, so we made like I don't know, like 50 Jello shots. That's gonna be funny. But yeah, this is gonna be a very alcohol-friendly baby shower. We'll see how that works. Let's see. I actually have to try to kill this dragon kind of quickly because it will kill you if you're not careful. I've noticed. I have no idea who this Mama Reiku is, but everyone keeps talking about it. I might have to check it out later. Oh man. Ah, I see, Brian. That's useful. Super, super useful. That's legit. I could see an AoE Berserker. That's I'm assuming it's a 5-star. Um, being top tier. You know, one of the servants to get. Oh man. With 2 arts cards? Oh, shit, getting more than 1 arts card is a blessing for a Berserker. Getting 2 is just insane for, just NP generation on a Berserker. That's not bad. Crit star generation is always nice as well. Mm. Ooh, the critical star absorption skills as well. That's legit. That sounds like a well-rounded Berserker that knows what they're doing. Of course, of course. Alright, here we go. Emiya's gonna completely refill his Noble Phantasm gauge right here. Oh, no crits? Never mind. Close enough, though. Which makes him useful. I mean, that's why he is pretty darn good in that respect. But yeah, once again, I apologize for the quality on the video. The tablet is definitely not as strong as the phone, and so it doesn't stream all that well eventually. At some point, it'll get caught up. Ooh, which reminds me, actually, I have that. Yeah, I made sure this is on EMEA right here because it's useful. And I mean, there's no reason to put Guda O on anything else besides Okita because that's the only thing people are going to be using anyway. So I'm leaving Gilgamesh there. I'm not going to switch Gilgamesh out. Yeah, friend points. They're friend points. I could stand to lose some friend points. Not a big deal, especially on this account. Oh yeah, Kerr. I believe it. I've looked at Emiya's stuff as well. It's not bad. We gotta wait for his strengthenings and stuff. Yeah, Kerr. Yeah, I mean, it's super counterproductive because specific craft essences. You know, you're gonna get more friend points out of like, looking for these things, um, poster girls and the other ones that rather than um, Guda O's. Yeah, London. London. That's not too far away, right? I do believe. Yeah, it's crazy because this alt account is going to be way stronger than the main account pretty darn soon. It's absolutely nuts. Then Vexing, you are going to be raking in the friend points. That's what that means. I believe it does by like double. The non-limit broken is like 30, and I believe the limit broken is like 60. Although it hurts your own point generation because I mean you're going to lose those craft essences out of your pool. But if you've gotten enough from drops to be able to max limit break one and not lose any, then fuck yeah. There's no reason not to. Oh, good stuff, Vexing. Tomoe goes in. Oof. I know so many servants. It's not half bad this game with servants. If I can get some more Guda O's on the main account, but then I don't have an Okita, so it doesn't work for me. If I had an Okita, then I'd be hunting Guda O's like crazy. Oh wow, Tomoe. Yeah, that's quite a while. I mean, I think I can save enough courts for Tomoe's banner between now and then. Maybe we'll see. We'll see if I don't just burn it all right before Tomoe's banner. Oh, that'll be hilarious. I know I'd really like to get a Jack, but then more and more I'm looking at just running Steno and Carmilla between the two. Like just max ascending both of them and then just using between the two. Because Jack would be legit, but then also not completely necessary. Yeah, I'm not even sure like if I'll like I don't know. I've been spending so many quartz lately. It's kind of bad. I should probably just go into like saving mode. But then, I've already said before, like, might as well just pull one on each banner, see what goes and what happens, and then I'll just go with the flow. So it's hard. It's hard looking at upcoming servants and being like, I want to get these things when I'm just mainly playing this game like extra casual, in not the sense that I'm playing the game casually, but in the sense that I'm spending my course very casually. I am the bone of my sword. This guy. He always starts. But anyways, I think one more mission and then I'm out of here. We've been streaming for 2 hours now. Wow, that is quite a bit, everyone. Much more than I expected to do today. And the wife was telling me to limit it to an hour, only because we got a lot of stuff going on tomorrow. So, yeah, that didn't exactly happen. Yeah. Um, Mainly the one I really did want was Gilgamesh, and he's the only really limited servant that I did want. And I got him on both accounts. It's hilarious. From what I understand, um, Merlin is super limited. But other than that, there's not a whole lot. I mean, like we got the summer. Um, I know those were limited, but I don't even know what Shootin is or what Shootin is. So we'll see. Cool beans, cool beans. All right. And I'm coming up on 40 AP on the main account now too, in a couple minutes. Man, it's already been almost 50 minutes since I switched, or not since I switched over, but um, since I needed 10 more AP on that account. That's awesome. Just comes up on you. Crazy. I know, right? Like that's the other caveat to having servants. Ku just said it right there. Like a lot of the times when you get a servant, 90% of the time, if you have a friend on a friends list, that servant will be better. It's weird. Especially for us non-whales. Yeah, Vexing, you're completely correct. And like, depending on what you have is what you need in your friends list. That is a good way to think about it as well. So, if you need support, it's good to have a support friends list. If you need damage and you have support, then you go the other way around. Oops, there we go. Strategy. Mm. Oh yeah, definitely having Waver and Merlin would be insane. That's just all of the NPs. I don't know. I think there's eventually going to be a point where we probably would best to have one, because then you can definitely use your friends list to the damage side about things, and then have like a really strong servant, like for that main three from the beginning. Um, a good strong damage dealing support, your own Merlin or your own Waver, and then your own tank or other supporting. We'll see. We'll see how it goes in some of these future events. Ooh. Might as well just max out MPs for everyone. Yeah, and I'll take it from the JP veterans. I mean, you guys obviously know way more than what I do. So if you're saying you don't necessarily need these servants in your parties, I mean you probably don't need them. You can definitely get by without a lot of these servants. Damn, that's crazy, y'all. 2 tries. If you've beaten everything in the game with only 1 try, that's legit. Man, Uriel for the win. I hear she's quite the servant for sure. Oops, oh well, I didn't notice this one. Alright, and I do believe that is the last mission for tonight. But anyways, thanks everybody for showing up. Oh, we got a craft distance drops and a scale. How about that? Totally not what I was looking for, but sounds good to me, right? All these bonuses are always good to have. That's the second one since the mission opened, which is not bad. I like it. I like it. I've only dropped probably like 400 AP into this. Or actually more than that. Probably a good 1,000. Nah. We only get 288 every day. It's only been like a day and a half. So probably about 400-ish. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. I'll do the rest. Yeah, probably like 20 minutes. I'll do the rest of this mission offline. But anyways, thanks for everybody for showing up. I hope you guys have a good night, good evening, good morning, whatever it is for you. And I will see you guys next time.